Good afternoon, staff of Dearborn Schools. This is Brian Whiston, your superintendent, joined by Dr. Gail Shenkman, our associate superintendent. We wanted to talk a little bit about the Henry Ford Collegiate Academy. This is our exciting new program, sometimes referred to as our 5-year plan, where students can, in 5 years, graduate with a high school diploma and a 2-year college degree from Henry Ford Community College. And we just wanted to give a quick update. I know that students will be taking the planned test in 10th grade in March coming up, and we want students to know that their scores on that test are the determining factor as to whether they can get into the program or not. So in 10th grade, you want to score at least a 15 on your English exam, 19 in math, and 17th in reading when you take that score. And students who are in 8th or 9th grade will also be taking some test that tells them whether they're in line to score those scores in 10th grade, to let them know if they're on the right level to get into the program when they're in 10th grade. So this exciting Henry Ford Collegiate Academy is open to all students in Dearborn schools who reach these 10th grade plan scores, and it starts in their 11th grade, and it is a 5-year program where they attend the high school, their home high school, some of the time period, and they also attend college some of the time period, and Dr. Shenkman will go through that in a minute. But we wanted to clear up some misconceptions of the program or some misunderstandings. So I want to be very clear. This program is offered to all students in Dearborn schools who reach those 10th grade plan scores. And it gives them an opportunity to graduate in 5 years with 2 years of their college paid for by the district. So that's tuition, fees, and books. It really does give a leg up to students to graduate in that 5-year period ahead of their classmates who aren't in the program, who go to high school for 4 years and college for 2 years. That takes 6 years. This plan really puts students 1 year ahead and pays for their first 2 years of college. And then if they have scholarships that they would have used in their first year or two, they'll be able to use those in year 3 or 4. So Dr. Shenkman, first of all, what did I forget to mention about the program I should have?
Well, let's start with the misconceptions. First of all, the students in this program, we expect to be going on to 4-year programs at universities. They are on track. They're college and career ready based on those scores. That's what ACT says are our college and career ready bound scores. So that's really important. And there is some misconception out there about that. The other thing is DCMST students. The program is welcoming to DCMST students. Of course, they won't be able to attend in their 12th grade year, and we'll go through what classes they'll be taking to kind of explain that in a minute. And sports and activities. The whole idea behind this program, when you came and conceptualized the idea of a free college education for students, was not to have to leave their home high school and to be able to do it all. And really, these students can do it all. So what classes are they taking? 11th graders in their first semester take one class at Henry Ford Community College, and that is College 101. It's a class that's a cohort class, so the students in the class are just the Dearborn Public School students that are in our program. And that class teaches those students things that I know I would have loved to have known before I started in my college career. So what's office hours? How do you prepare for a paper? How do you do finals at the college? And we've been very fortunate in 2 sections of the 3 we offered were taught by our very own Abe Mashur, who is also an adjunct faculty member at Henry Ford Community College. In the second semester of the program, which is what our first group of students are in now, in second semester they're taking a humanities class and taking political science. 2 classes in the balance of their day, which is 4 classes at their home high school. And then next year in 12th grade, first semester and second semester, they'll be taking all of their classes at Henry Ford Community College, save 1 class each semester at their high school. So they remain with their friends for all those fun senior activities. And we expect them to go to prom and go to the senior party and to walk at graduation. Of course, they won't be getting an actual diploma because in order for us to keep our funding for the 13th grade, we can't actually award them a diploma. So in the 13th grade, they'll be taking 1 semester of senior language arts, and that will be English 132 at Henry Ford Community College to complete their high school graduation requirements, along with all of their other classes at the college, because we certainly don't want students who are in the 13th grade back at their home high school. So instead of one graduation, they'll really have 3. They'll have one at the end of 12th grade where they'll walk, and we'll honor them as Collegiate Academy students. And then in the 13th grade, we'll have a Dearborn Public Schools graduation for our Collegiate Academy, and of course, Henry Ford Community College will have a graduation as well.
So this really is for any student, except maybe the student who wants to go to Harvard for 4 years. That student, they should go on to Harvard. But if you want to go to Michigan or Michigan State or Wayne State or Eastern or Grand Valley, you really can go to our program for the first 2 years and have your college totally paid for. That's tuition, fees, and books, and then transfer year 3 to the University of Michigan or Michigan State or Grand Valley or Wayne State or U of M, Dearborn. And those colleges have said they will let you use your scholarships that you had gotten that you would typically use your freshman year in that 3rd year. So this program really is for any student who wants to go on to any university.
Right, and last year we had a different story. We had a story that was every school except perhaps the University of Michigan Ann Arbor and maybe Michigan State, but that has changed. That's very important for everybody to know. Now those schools are also welcoming to our students and will allow them to start with freshman status so that they can start receiving freshman level scholarships, even though they'll have a couple years already under their belt at that time.
So this is an opportunity to save parents, literally, depending on the college you go to, $30,000 to $50,000, so that a student is starting off in year 3 in college and have no bills, and they can go to school their 3rd and 4th year and graduate with a lot less debt than if they had gone through all 4 years. So this is an exciting opportunity for all students. To get more information, for staff, if they need more information, how do they get it?
Well, they can certainly contact me or our Collegiate Academy counselor, Robin Armstrong, who is at Henry Ford Community College. I think it's really important for our staff to recognize one important factor with this program. First of all, it brings a lot of value to the Dearborn Public Schools and to living in Dearborn, because this is a great fringe benefit. And frankly, for the lower grades, particularly middle school and early high school, this is a big motivator for parents and for students. Our students took those tests a lot more seriously than they have in the past and will give us meaningful results that will help everybody in the district.
So you're right. It will help student achievement in the district. It's a reason for more people to move into Dearborn to take advantage of this opportunity to go to college at no cost to themselves. So it's not as though we're going to be losing teachers. The goal is have more students come to Dearborn schools and have more teachers teach in our program.
Absolutely.
All right. So very exciting to talk to you today about this Henry Ford Collegiate Academy. If you do have any questions, please contact Dr. Gail Shenkman or myself or Robin Armstrong, the program coordinator, and we'll be happy to answer those questions. But this really is an exciting opportunity, and we want our staff to share this exciting opportunity with their students and with the parents so that everyone can take advantage of it. Thank you and have a great day.